My name is Aditya, and in this video, we're going to talk about the top features of the Lenovo Legion 5 laptop. This is a Windows 10 powered laptop, but it's meant for gaming performance, which is why it's powered by one of the basic Intel Core i5 processors, along with 8GB RAM, and you get different kind of storage options depending on the kind of performance you're looking for, especially in terms of the system boot up time. So let's get started with the top features of this laptop. So before we start talking about the top features of this laptop, what we want to mention is that this big size laptop comes along with this M300 gaming mouse from the company. So when you're buying this laptop, make sure you check out which of the accessories you're getting. And if you're getting this bundled series, then I think it's a good deal. And this is the black color gaming mouse that you're getting. This is the RGB M300 mouse. It works through the standard USB port. So you can just connect it to one of the USB ports on the laptop and you'll probably see the RGB colors lighting on this Legion logo. So it's pretty cool, and I think gamers who are looking for a laptop like this, they'll probably be quite excited looking at that. Speaking of the laptop now, this is a 15-inch series screen laptop, and Lenovo Legion 5, as we mentioned, it runs on Windows 10 operating system. It's powered by Intel Core i5 chipset, which comes with 8GB RAM, this specific variant, but you can also consider different RAM variants depending on your usage and kind of performance you're looking for. In terms of storage now, it offers 1TB hard disk drive that's primarily meant to keep all the data that you want, and then you have 256GB SSD that's primarily there to help you with quick boot up time and help you open softwares much quicker than standard ones. And having a doubled up option of storage is always handy, because that means that you not only get good performance, but you get enough storage to keep all the data intact as well. Now in terms of the features that we've already talked about, it's got a 15-inch screen. The screen supports full HD resolution, which means 1920 by 1080 pixels quality is what you get. And the anti-glare screen makes sure that you can easily watch content on the screen without any kind of glare or any kind of light throwing up on you. And it's quite comforting to the eyes as well, because the texture makes sure that the eyes don't feel a strain of or the glossiness of the screen. And that's something again which works in favor of people who are going to be using it for long hours. We've talked about a slew of connectivity ports over here. So this is one of the connectivity ports that you get on the laptop. Then you have the headphone jack over here, which is on the left hand side. Then at the back is where things get really interesting. You have this Ethernet port over here. Now Ethernet port is something, so now let's say like most of these laptops which come with hard disk drive these days, they have this Ethernet port, and Ethernet port is something which lets you connect to wired internet connectivity. And most people feel that while playing games, and if they are connected to Wi-Fi network, the internet speeds might probably not be there depending on the kind of speeds they are looking at. So when you connect your Ethernet cable from a router to this laptop, you get faster internet speeds, which enhances the overall gaming performance as well. Then you have the USB Type-C port over here. Then you have another slew of USB ports. Then you have the HDMI port, and then you have the power adapter USB port. As you can see, the bundled power adapter that comes with the laptop, it gets a USB port which just plugs back inside this USB port over here, and you can see this small PowerPoint logo over there, and that's where it functions. And then we also talked about there's another USB port. So Lenovo is making sure that you have ample USB ports to try different kind of accessories, and even in case you're using wireless ones, it's still good to see that a powerful laptop and a hefty laptop which weighs over 2.5 kgs, it's good to see that Lenovo is making sure that those kind of things are there. Now in terms of backup, although it's got this big size, it doesn't mean that it's not only going to be just heavy, but it's going to be very power efficient in terms of the way it performs. So the cooling racks over here, the cooling vents over here, make sure that whenever the engine is overpowered, the fans are overheating, all the heats are passed out through the vents, and making sure that the laptop remains stable in terms of performance and temperature. And the battery life, you get from up to 7 to 10 hours with this on a single charge. And considering the kind of power life that you expect from gaming laptops are not meant for power battery life, because they're not something which you're going to be using on the unplugged mode. So whenever you're plugged into the power source and you get decent amount of battery life, I think most people are going to be happy with what they get. So with Legion 5, what you're getting is gaming performance, but this slew of connectivity options, what you can also do is you're making sure that you can use a lot of accessories, which something I think is a gamer's delight. And you have this bundled M300 gaming mouse with RGB colors and the Legion logo right in the front. And then you have the USB supported power adapter that comes inside the box. And the laptop supports 15-inch screen with Full HD resolution and gets an anti-glare display, which is quite comforting for the eyes. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned with us for more.